Stop throwing away broken plastic. You can fix it stronger than new in minutes. Hello everyone. Plastic parts on vehicles and household devices crack all the time, but repairing them is much easier than you think. In this video, I'll show you a simple, reliable method you can do right at home. Begin by applying hot glue along the crack. The glue pulls the edges together and holds the plastic steady. This temporary bond keeps the surface aligned while the repair work continues. Allow the glue to cool completely. Once the crack stays in position, use a utility knife and trim the edges of the hole into a clean square shape. Uneven edges make repairs weak, so straight lines provide a better foundation. Scrape away any extra glue that hardened around the area. The surface should feel clean and flat before the patch is installed. Let me know your location in the comments. What state are you in and what projects are you working on at home? Measure the length of the opening. Take a piece of PVC pipe and place it beside the damaged section. Mark the length that matches the hole, clamp the pipe into a vise. Use a handsaw and cut along the mark. Continue cutting along the length of the pipe so it opens into a flat sheet. Heat the PVC carefully with a torch. The plastic softens as the temperature rises. Press the softened pipe against the workbench and flatten it. The curved pipe becomes a flat plastic sheet that can cover the hole. Place the flattened plastic over the damaged area. Tape the patch lightly so it stays in place. Turn the panel over. Use a marker and trace the exact outline of the hole onto the patch. This line shows the final shape required for the insert. Remove the patch and cut along the marked line. Trim slowly so the piece fits tightly into the opening. Return the patch to the hole and press it into place. The edges should sit flush with the surrounding surface. Tape the piece firmly so it cannot move. Reinforcement will make the repair much stronger. Take several empty soda cans and remove the pull tabs from the top. These small aluminum pieces work well as reinforcement plates. Place a pull tab on the workbench. Use a hammer and a nail to punch a few small holes through the aluminum. The holes allow melted plastic to flow through and lock the metal into the repair. Prepare a heat welding tool. Remove the standard tip from the tool. Take a rivet and break the head off. The round rivet head becomes a simple welding tip. Install it into the heating tool and power the tool on. The metal head warms quickly. Place the first pull tab along the edge of the repair. Press the heated rivet head against the aluminum. The heat melts the plastic underneath. The pull tab sinks slightly into the softened surface. Hold it steady for a moment until the plastic cools and grips the metal firmly. Continue placing more pull tabs around the perimeter of the patch. Each piece strengthens the joint between the original plastic and the new insert. The aluminum forms a hidden skeleton beneath the surface. The long crack also requires reinforcement. Take several rivets and remove the central shafts. Keep only the round metal heads. Cut away any remaining metal so only the flat ring remains. Position the small rings along the crack. Heat the welding tip again and press each ring into the plastic. The plastic melts and flows through the metal openings. When the surface cools, the metal becomes locked inside the material. The crack now contains a row of reinforcement points that hold the plastic together. Remove the tape from the patch. Inspect the repair area. The patch remains solid and does not shift. Tap the surface gently with a screwdriver. The insert stays firmly in position. The structure already feels much stronger than before. The repair now needs a smooth surface. Use sandpaper and begin leveling the edges around the patch. Sand slowly so the transition between old plastic and the insert becomes even. Once the surface feels level, prepare a finishing compound. Take automotive body filler and mix it with the hardener according to the recommended ratio. Stir until the color becomes uniform. The hardener activates the body filler and starts the curing process. Once mixed together, the compound begins to set and gradually becomes solid. This reaction allows the filler to bond firmly to the surface and form a strong, durable repair layer. Spread a thin layer of filler across the repaired area. Cover both sides of the plastic panel. The filler fills small gaps and hides the metal reinforcement beneath the surface. Work slowly during this step. Spread the body filler evenly so it reaches every small gap. Cover both sides of the plastic patch to ensure the repair area becomes solid and well supported. Allow the filler to harden. The compound begins soft and becomes solid after several minutes. When it fully cures, the surface is ready for sanding. Use wet sandpaper and apply water during sanding. Water keeps the surface cool and prevents dust from building up. Move the sandpaper evenly across the filler until the repaired area becomes smooth and flat. Spray a small amount of water onto the surface. Switch to 2000 grit sandpaper and continue smoothing the repair area until the surface feels even and refined. Rinse the plastic with clean water. Wipe the panel with a dry cloth. Inspect the surface under light. The repair now blends smoothly with the original material. Move the panel outside for the final finish. Spray a light coat of primer across the entire piece. The primer helps the paint attach evenly to the plastic. Allow the primer to dry. Shake the spray paint thoroughly and apply a uniform coat of color. Move the spray steadily across the surface so the color remains even. Let the paint dry completely. Repairs like this extend the life of everyday objects. Instead of discarding damaged plastic, a strong repair returns the part to useful service. If this repair method gives you ideas for your own workshop projects, share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more practical DIY solutions that restore broken items and keep useful materials working longer.